What's going on, y'all? It's Greg. Greg said it. Back with the inspiration motivation second of the day, y'all. We had a nice live early today. It was a little delayed. Had some things to get taken care of. Schedule ran a little over, but it all worked out. And we had a good conversation about Shedeur and how he wins in this situation. Because, things are looking good. He had a lot of things against him, just some crazy work. It was some things that was clear. People want to play crazy. People want to wish certain things, maybe because they wanted to see it. They've been talking about it for a couple of years, and somehow it happened, right? And some people just got some issues. So they just really want to see him fail. I'm sure he's not the only one. And it made us get into a deeper dialogue today. I started kind of getting into it. I said, let me hold off with the inspiration motivation, because we're going to get into this thing. Y'all say y'all wanted to hear me preach. I had Preacher Warren on there. He was dropping scripture about the heart of people. The scripture that he dropped described the heart. Now, I'm not going to give it. You can go and see the live. We talked about it. But it talks about how, above all things, the heart is desperately wicked. Who can know it? And, a lot of people may say, oh, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that. I'm going to tell you, you believe in life because you live it. Ain't nothing lying about it. People can lie with their mouth. They can be in a relationship with you. They can be your friends, your family. But you're going to see their heart. They can tell their heart. They can buy you flowers. They can give you cards. But you're going to see their heart. And there's nothing about it that you think you know a person, because they don't even know it. Because they swear they love you. They swear they with you. There's some people, we can get really deep into this thing, with a lot of things going on in this world today. Everybody love a good race bait. Everybody love to say black this, black that. But then when you look at the heart of the people who's saying it, what does it show about them? I mean, outside of you saying it in the first place says a lot about just you as a person. But also it says a lot when you say you believe a certain thing, but your actions are contrary. Give you an example. When you say, hey, I'm for my people, but you the kind of person who don't show you for your people, meaning you gossip about your people, you hate on your people, you wish harm on your people. No, you ain't got no excuse. They your people. They may not believe what you believe. They may not like what you like. Or you just may be in competition with them. We watch so many people hurt people over money, over positions, and they look just like them. But you say, I'm for this. And I ain't saying that's right, but that's what you say. It's that heart, man. You can say what you want, but your heart gonna show what you're really about. When we see what's going on with Shedeur Sanders and how the NFL did, my concern about the situation is they showed their heart. They showed their heart is to manipulate and control. As if we didn't really know that, but they usually try to dress it up. They ain't try to dress this up. They did this thing in front of the whole wide world. And it's like, what in the world is going on? People in the NFL, outside the NFL, people don't watch sport, people watch sport. Like, what is this? All of a sudden, this guy ain't good enough. They just attack this man, attack his parents, attack his dad. And it's like, what have they said about the NFL? Kaepernick, what did they do to the NFL? Y'all want to talk about Kaepernick every chance you get. He wasn't that good. What he got to do with Kaepernick? What did he ever say negative about the NFL? Nothing. He don't protest the NFL. If anything, his dad was the biggest ambassador of the NFL. He wanted everybody to go to the NFL who can go. He spent his whole mission and his whole message to recruits is, we are the pipeline to the NFL, not the NIL. What did he do? See, people just run their mouth because they want to make things about something. Well, they got their own issues. Every issue ain't for you to make it about you. This situation with Shedeur Sanders had nothing to do with nobody else. It wasn't a color thing. It wasn't this. It wasn't that. It's just because you got a color, it was about. And we could debate that all day about what it was, because neither one of us did it. But the reality is, we all can say the NFL showed their true colors. And they ain't talking about skin. They showed their heart. They showed how they really felt about this man and his family, who really thought they had a friend. And it's like, how y'all do that? Why? What? It don't make no sense. They just flabbergasted. Like, why would you do that now? He haven't done nothing to y'all. He haven't spoke out against y'all. He haven't done anything. It ain't gonna do, oh, it's daddy ball, LeBron and this and that. It ain't about that. This is a specific situation. For some reason, they were intimidated by this. They made enough comments to prove it. It's enough stuff coming out to prove it. And at the end of the day, they showed how they felt. And I feel the same way about Cleveland Browns. Oh, they came in and saved them, but they picked this man. Several other people before him, then they come and get him. They picked him up. 144th. He had 143 people before him to choose. But you chose that time to pick him. But then you turn around and put him all over your stuff. He's selling jerseys, selling tickets with his name on it, but you didn't want to pay him for it. Y'all wanted to humble him and use him. You want to make him look like, hey, you don't run crap. All right, now come get used. That's so much like slavery. Anything that's slavery. Because the value is not equal. You were too busy trying to hurt him that you, I guess, thought we was too ignorant to see that you still were going to use him. If he's that bad, why you? I kept saying, he's so bad, nobody should draft him. It almost was looking like it at some point. I like, he that bad. What's the difference between drafting him in the first round and in the 5th and 6th round, other than money? If he is not a good fit for the NFL, he's so out of order, nobody should pick him. And it was looking like that. I don't know why Cleveland jumped in. They say the owner this. That's yet to be seen. I ain't seen. That's a rumor. I ain't repeating crap I heard. I don't know why. But I also don't know why they waited so long to pick him. They said his value was nothing at the first round. They said it was overvalued. So you saying his value is more a 5th round pick, but you treating him like a 1st round? I mean, you look at out of 44 rookies, he was one of them to go up there. I think it was 44. With the jersey reveal and all that. Basically, the NFL NIL. We're going to take all y'all big brands and we're going to take. So they want to use this brand to go and get with all the other, because they know you do that with Nike, Delta. Now, they can't be that stupid, right? That would be like them stopping Travis from going in the first round. Yet, they ain't paying them like they should. They made their message clear. And you say, well, darn, he was the 144 pick. Not NFL, this draft. But he made the top 44 as far as brand. They was happy to let him do that. They got all kinds of plans. NFL.com. ClevelandBrowns.com. You name it. They've shown something to me. I only hope Shedeur see it. It's all fun and games. I like the fact, like I said, that he shows his heart, that he's content, he's happy. He's happy, and he's just not going to show that other side. I don't know if it's another side. And I only hope that this is all a big fake publicity stunt by the NFL. I only hope they paying him and it's all a big joke. I only hope. I mean, they rig games, they can do that too. I don't know why anybody would be that sinister to go through all that to stir up people. But I wouldn't put it past nobody. I would only hope. Either way, it's jacked up. We're talking about what we can get out of it. At the end of the day, I only can use it as a metaphor. I only can use it as an example. That's why we're here for inspiration, motivation. I only can say, when people show you who they are, you might want to believe it. You know, I don't know how trustworthy somebody could be after they show you they're willing to throw you down on the ground just to let you know they the boss. Especially you ain't really did nothing, but I just want to let you know. Now, you showed your behind, it may be equal. And that's, I don't know. Tit for tat, I don't know. But when somebody just, look like they might got a little edge on them, I got to put them in their place, and I'm going to do it. That's something. Because we got to remember, the person who doing it, they might not know what's really pulling the strings behind the scenes. Some pulling it. To the point they might even act like it, might even legit somewhat feel like, I ain't even know I was doing that. I didn't mean to do, I don't know. But you're doing it. And you got to keep an eye on that type of stuff. That's why I said what I said last Thursday on the other show, on Live with B. Watts. People had a fit. It's hard for me. Now, everybody else may not have the same discernment, experience, whatever. I don't know what they got. Maybe the money, like, make up for it. Or maybe they just living in fantasy. But I have an issue when you show me who you are. It ain't about unforgiveness. It ain't about hate. It's about awareness. It's about wisdom. How do you deal with them going forward? I'm interested to see how Shedeur go forward. Did he play the poker face? Did he show on one hand, not the other? And don't say nothing? Because they're not your friends, so you can't be real with them. You and your dad, hey, I don't want to go here, I don't want to go. Y'all could have kept that on the inside, but you thought you had a little more credibility or whatever. They showed you didn't. So we're going to keep an eye on this thing. One, how they treat him, and two, how he respond. As of now, he responding well. He's showing out. He putting up numbers. They ooh, ah, ooh. Now they got some decisions to make. Because at this point, he's exposing them one way or another. Checkmate. You get rid of him, you lose. You lose everything. You like a fool. Let him go. You keep him, you like the fool who looked over him, who said he wasn't valuable. You should have shut your mouth and trying to oversell it because you already did the damage. So now the GM, he go and win that starting position, and you said he was overvalued at the first round, yet he went past your third rounder and past your starters, and he end up winning or starting first and winning, doing well. Now what his value is. What you just did, you just increased his value to a point you can't afford. You gave him a bigger spotlight. He was going to have it anyway, first round. Woo, woo, woo. But y'all stirred all this up, saying he wasn't good enough, and then he go prove y'all wrong. Now his value bigger than ever. And your little small market self can't afford it. In the end, the joke is on you. You look like the fool who don't know what you're talking about. And you made him bigger than what he already was. Wow. In an attempt to humble him, along with NFL. That's just interesting. So much like life. So much like, realistically, whether you under a rock or you're blind and can't see. What's going on right now in the world, if you really pay attention? Sometimes people can just line up on you so they can play the hand of God, and they still lose. Exposure gonna happen. This is the time of exposure. Pay attention. But I'm just Greg. Greg said it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll talk to y'all soon.